One free psychic message for you. And if you are new to my channel, so I do post a lot of Patreon videos on audio messages. Today I had something terrible that I have to speak about. Trigger warning, this is about abuse. Before I tell you what the psychic message is, I want to tell you about this. You know how in office there are some people whose job is just to collect the data. They will collect the data, they will check what's happening on computer or any analytics, and then they just report it to the managers, and the managers are someone who give the orders to other people as to what to do for the next action or whatever. Sometimes I have a feeling that this is what a psychic person is. Psychics just sometimes collect the data, and for some reason we don't seem to have a lot of control over it, and I don't think I can do anything about it. And sometimes I don't know if you are a psychic or not, but sometimes I do want, or I do feel that maybe maybe this is not real, all right, maybe this is not a psychic message at all, but this is very very terrible, because sometimes it is true that this is the psychic message, and it has one big bad news that come true, and then I was like not happy with other psychic messages that I received, and I did not like the fact that I don't have any control over the situation whatsoever, and I was so devastated and unhappy, and I still have no idea why angels or gods give me any messages at all. Why? Anyway, so I was closing my eyes. Maybe this was the morning time or night time, I don't remember, but I saw three, if I'm right, African children who was like around 2 or less of the age. Again, trigger warning. They were playing, of course, in the ground, and this was kind of like a place where there's a lot of sand. I think, well, I don't think that's sand like that of a desert sand, but kind of like a rocky, sandy kind of a place. But there's not a lot of trees. Maybe trees are in the distance. Um, and yeah, they are playing, but there is also a pit, right? Yeah, like a khadda. That's a Hindi word, by the way, I don't know. But there is a pit right in front of them, and for some reason they are playing on the edge. All right. I didn't see any adults, any parents. I think they are away from their parents and they are playing among themselves. And there is this, I think, a truck or something. I didn't see that, but there's this big pipe mill. Again, trigger warning for those people who feel disgusted by shit content. So yeah, there's a big pipe or something, and then I think it could be mud, right? But I think that it was poop that was coming out of the pipe, right? So maybe kind of like an industrial something. I have no idea, but the kids were kind of under attack, or not sorry, not under attack. That's not the right word, but kind of one kid fell into it, and maybe no person who was, I think if it was the truck driver or the worker didn't care or didn't bother to take care of that kid, and just continue to do the so-called work of dumping the shit into the pit. And right on the edge there were 3 kids, and one of the kid kind of drowned, and maybe to save the kid, the second kid is in the harm. I don't remember if I saw the kid jumping or whatever, but Jesus, it's so sad. But now it could be something else too. It doesn't. Now I just saw the con. content. I'm saying the content, but I just saw this, right? So I don't know whether it is true. It could be simply mud like content that is being, put under the pit, but there's a big pipe, it's going out. The mud like content is going out, and there are 3 kids. One of the kids is drowning or something. So that's what I saw, and I didn't like it. I don't know. If we were to take it as not real thing, of course, as an entertainment thing or whatever, yeah, sure, we are okay with it, right? But I don't know. I was like, no, no, don't drown. Take care of this kid. Someone, please. There's no parents around. I'm like, I know, I remember. Or maybe I feel like calling out to their parents, like, hey, look at that. I don't know. I hope that this is not a true thing. I'm okay with it. Like, in a way, my psychic career will be like something that will be not trusted if this doesn't come true, But who wants this to come true? Like, any good messages, I would rather that would come true. And never mind audio messages or something. Nobody watches anyway, but if you do watch it, if you are a healer, or if you are someone who protests, or if you're someone in the locality, keep your eyes peeled, look around, look at the kids, maybe look for the kids, maybe if they're fine, whatever. Take care of maybe babies, or if you are concerned for your kids, don't let them play away from your eyesight. I personally do not know why we are given these messages. I can just tell these conclusions as to why maybe you can prevent it. Maybe it is in your power. I can tell that this is not in my power, but this is definitely in your power. If it is your kids, and if it is true that God gave me those messages, and if it is true that this is the psychic message, maybe God wants to prevent it, right? That's the only reason God gave this message. Like, take care of your kids. Do not let them go anywhere, especially near the pit or something, or near the tanker or something like that. Yeah. Or I don't know. What conclusion do you draw from this? That's all I can think of. If you have kids, take care of your kids. Don't let them leave your eyesight. Yeah. Don't let them swim or anything. Anyway, that's it. This is the psychic message. Thank you. I hope everybody is safe. Stay safe. Keep your children safe. Keep your nieces or nephews safe. That's all. Namaste. Goodbye.